Hello and welcome to another episode of Strange Things from Across the Pond. Today, I'm a bit thirsty. Right, so what have we got here then? So, this is a bottle of Yoohoo Chocolate Drink. I mean, it's just pronounced Yoohoo. Yeah, well, fuck, that's a noise I'm never making again. Yoohoo, yeah, Yoohoo, man, Yoohoo, yeah. Alright, we're going with that, Yoohoo. Yeah, chocolate drink, 15 fluid freedom units. Freedom! 458 millilitres, which, is that a full pint? Sorry, no, it's not, I'm being dense. A pint is 568 millilitres. There's an 8 in it, fuck off. So anyway, so shake it, Yoohoo chocolate drink, 15.5 fluid freedom units, good source of vitamins, 99% fat and caffeine free, gluten free, refrigerate after opening. Well, I've refrigerated this before opening, so fuck you. And we have the phone number here, 1-800-966-4669, yoohoo.com or you-who.com. Lovely. Oh, that's just the same again. Oh, nutritional information. I'll put a picture of that up. We're not going to read that out. We are going to read the ingredients, though. So, ingredients are water. Well, it's liquid, so, yep. High fructose corn syrup. That's just in everything American, isn't it? They fucking love that stuff. Whey from milk contains less than 2% of cocoa, alkali process, non-fat dry milk, natural and artificial flavours, sodium seasonate from milk, corn syrup solids, okay, calcium phosphate, dipotassium phosphate, palm oil, guar gum, xanthan gum, mono and diglycerides, salt, spice, soy, lecithin, I'm mulling the pronunciation of all this shit. Sucralose, niacinamide, yeah, okay. Brackets, vitamin B3. Why don't I just put that? Oh, never mind. Vitamin A, palmitates, riboflavin, yeah, and oh fuck it, a lot of other stuff I can't pronounce. Contains milk and soy, produced under the authority of Mott's LLP. Hall of Fame. Oh, that's the address, 6425 Hall of Fame, Frisco, Texas. Okay, lovely. Contains a bioengineered food ingredient. If I don't end up with special powers after drinking that, I'm going to be disappointed now. Fucking hell. Alright, well, yeah, that's the label. Let's open it up and give it a look. Now, it does say shake it on here, and I noticed earlier that it did say on here that you must shake it before drinking it. Yeah. Oh, one other thing I nearly forgot to do. You notice here, me high. Now, apparently they're states. I don't know what they refer to, which states. If I figure it out, then they'll be going across the screen now. And then it says 5 cents or 10 cents. Now, this is a scheme which I've seen only once before, and it was in Switzerland. And they did it for plastic bottles rather than glass bottles. But you take this back to a store, I suppose any store or store that's participating in the scheme, and they will give you either 5 cents or 10 cents for returning the bottle. And it's sent off and recycled, or maybe it's just cleaned out and refilled. Whatever, but yeah, you can get a little bit of money back. Apparently, it's a popular thing for kids to do. They'll gather up glass bottles and such like in these states, take them to a store and get given $1 or whatever for it, and then they'll go and I don't know, spend it on meth or something like that. I don't fucking know.
You're goddamn right.
But yeah, I've only ever seen that once before, and it was in Switzerland, and they did it with certain plastic bottles. It was the 1.25 litre Coke bottles primarily, because the plastic seemed to be a little bit thicker than the bigger 2 litre ones, and they'd give you I can't remember if it was 5 cents or 5 Swiss francs. Actually, 5 Swiss francs are probably a bit much. That's probably more than the drink cost. But they gave you a token amount of money back for returning all your plastic bottles to the shop. But yeah, I thought it was only Switzerland that did that. But it turns out certain states in America do it as well. But they do it for glass. Don't do it for plastic. Don't fucking know why, but there we go. Alright, but yeah, anyway, it says somewhere on here, I haven't found it, but my partner was very adamant that you must give it a right good shake before you drink it. So, we've got a glass, we'll give it a shake, and then we'll give it a try. Okay, right, here we go. So, good shake up. Now, one thing I haven't said yet is this is not chocolate milk. Now, I know on the ingredients it did say it contained various milk things, contains milk and soy, but it is not one of the main ingredients. That's why it's just generic chocolate drink. So yeah, it's not chocolate milk. Obviously, if you're allergic to dairy or whatever, then you perhaps still want to avoid this. Or maybe you don't. Some dairy allergy sufferers, I'm not sure what the correct. Some people I've met over my years that did have an allergy to dairy, it was mild. They didn't sort of come within 6 feet of a cow and collapse over in anaphylactic shock. They just couldn't drink very much of it. They were lactose intolerant. But something like this would have worked quite well for them. I imagine it's going to look and smell and taste like chocolate milk, but it's low enough in milk content that they could drink it and enjoy it. I also imagine being water-based rather than milk-based, this is perhaps more refreshing than chocolate milk would be on a cold day. Anyway, I'm going to stop whittering on about it. Oh, there's a fly in my glass. Oh, fucking hell. Look at that. Look at that there. Let's click that out. There we go. Don't worry, I didn't kill him. Poor fucker was like soaking wet and dragging himself along my finger, so I've just put him down somewhere to dry out. So, alright, let's give it a pour. So, satisfying little pop there. It's interesting to know, as I'm pouring this, and I don't know if this will come across on the camera, but it is, whenever I have bought chocolate milk before, they normally use the full fat, thick, creamy milk. In fact, I think they add things to it to make it more creamy. So it's more like a milkshake than just straight up milk. It's normally quite a dark colour. This, as I'm pouring it in, it's not nearly as thick. It's just as thick as water. And it's also a lighter colour than I normally expect from chocolate milk. I mean, I suppose that's to be expected, really, because it is not chocolate milk. Alright, do a sniff test of it first. Yeah, it smells like chocolate flavoured drink. Yeah, I imagine most people out there know what I'm talking about when I say it smells different from chocolate, but it smells just like a chocolate drink or chocolate milk. Not as strong though. Again, I think that's going to be the theme with this. It's going to taste just like chocolate milk, but it's not quite it. So it's just going to be a sort of weaker, watered down experience. Is this? But okay, let's do a taste test. It looks like a fucking cup of tea or coffee at the moment. I could have put this in a mug, couldn't I? Anywho. Okay, that's surprising. Ooh. That's not watered down at all. That is really strong. So yeah, it does not. Yeah, if I give it a right good inhale with the old nostrils, it smells of just like chocolate milk that you can get anywhere, but not as strong. Tasting it though, it is yeah, it's a lot stronger. Blimey. Yeah, that's strange. Yeah, I'm not sure what to make of that. That's very weird. The initial taste, the first bit you taste, is just straight up chocolate flavoured drink, and it's much stronger, but it disappears very quickly. Yeah, I've not encountered anything like that before. It's almost like the chocolate flavour hits you pretty much straight away, but I don't know if it's because it's water based rather than milk based. It just washes away. There's almost no aftertaste. It just disappears from your palate. That's yeah. Yes, that's a curious sensation. So if I have a big swig, hold it in my mouth, I can taste it the whole time. As soon as I swallow it, the flavour's gone. I mean, all right, now that I've drunk a few gulps of it, there's a bit of a lingering taste, but yeah, normally if I drink chocolate milk, tastes like chocolate milk, but then it sort of lingers and there's aftertastes and things to it, and I like chocolate milk. It's chocolate fucking milk. Who doesn't like it? Well, I suppose if you're allergic to milk, but anyway, yeah, something about that. It just as soon as you swallow it, it washes away and the taste is gone. I don't know if that's intentional. That can't be intentional. Why would you want something to have less flavour? Yeah, there it is again. Or rather, there it's not again. That's quite curious. Alright. Now, interesting. I don't know if the camera caught that. They've sunk now. As I poured that in, all you can see is a few bits there. They're just powder. It's almost like they've just taken chocolate powder, like cocoa powder, just dumped it in some water and high fructose corn syrup. Not all of it is fully dissolved, which I imagine if you just took ordinary cocoa powder and dissolved it in something cold, it wouldn't dissolve fully. Oh, look, you can see it actually at the bottom of the glass. See all the little dots? I wonder if... Let's take a few big gulps and see if they change the flavour. Alright, I think the flavour is settling at the bottom. Even though we shook the hell out of it before opening it, well, we obviously haven't gotten all of the flavouring out, and now it's all starting to settle at the bottom of the glass. I can't shake it again, so it'll end up all over my walls. But yeah, the flavour is getting stronger the further down this glass I get, and it is starting to linger on the tongue now. Yeah, definitely getting stronger. That is interesting. Alright, so conclusions on the Yoohoo Chocolate Drink. Yeah, I mean, there's not much to really say about it. I mean, it's a chocolate flavoured drink. It doesn't taste exactly like chocolate. It tastes like chocolate flavour, in the same way that banana things don't taste like banana. They taste like banana flavoured things, and strawberry things don't taste like strawberries. They taste like strawberry flavoured things. Is it nice? Yeah, it's very nice. Like I said, I love chocolate milk, and this tastes pretty much exactly like it, with the exception of keeping the flavour hanging around. It just doesn't do that. It's difficult to describe. It's a curious sensation in that I take a swig, and even though it's visibly less viscous and it's a lighter colour, I'm expecting it to be sort of a watered down version of chocolate milk, not as stronger flavour with it. And the smell, it doesn't smell nearly as strong as ordinary chocolate milk, but the taste is, I would say, the same, if not a bit stronger than chocolate milk you can buy down the supermarket. But it doesn't hang around. It's almost like you swallow it and it's just instantly washed away as all that flavour. It's only now that I'm getting to the end of it that I'm starting to, that the flavour's starting to stick around, and that seems to be because all the flavouring has sunk to the bottom. Even though we shook the hell out of it and then poured it into a glass, yeah, all the flavouring just sits at the bottom. So, is it nice? Yeah. Would I recommend buying it? If you have the option between this and real chocolate milk, I would say just buy the chocolate milk. Why wouldn't you? I mean, my partner refused to tell me how much this cost, but if I get it out of them, it'll go across the screen now. But I can't imagine this being cheaper than chocolate milk, so why would you buy it? Other than if you were allergic to milk, if you're lactose intolerant, for example. Again, on a hot day, it's a chilled drink. Sure, go for it, drink it. It'd be very refreshing. I can't fault it on that front. Yeah, and it does come in a nice quality glass bottle as well, which you don't often see. And yeah, glass is infinitely recyclable, just like, well, metal and plastic and such like. But yeah, glass is great to recycle. To my knowledge as well, recycling firms prefer to do glass over plastic because plastic is always mixed and there's all sorts of different types of it, and I've heard that a lot of it isn't actually all that useful for recycling firms. Whereas glass, on the other hand, you can just melt it down and keep making it, and yeah, it's great stuff. Anyway, I'm getting well off topic there. Is it nice? Yes. Would I recommend it? Yes. Is it a substitute for regular chocolate milk? No. I mean, unless you can't drink milk, then yes, it is, absolutely, but otherwise, no. No, I don't see why it would be either. Unless you're in a part of the world where milk is really expensive. I don't know if there are parts of America, which is where this is from, where that is the case. It's difficult to imagine that milk is more expensive than everything that's gone into this, than high fructose corn syrup. But then again, high fructose corn syrup is found in so much American food, as in like nearly all of it. So, I don't know, maybe it is cheaper than normal milk. Who knows? Alright, we'll call that it. Yeah, can't think of anything else to say. We'll call that it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. One more thing. I'm just about to finish it off. Look at all the fucking flavour at the bottom of that glass. Okay, now you can see it all in there. I swigged this last bit, it's probably going to blow me socks off. Yeah, that is like... Oh, that is like drinking just pure cocoa. Oh, yeah, that's something they need to work on. They need to get their flavouring suspended better in the fluid. I get having to shake it, but I shook the hell out of that, and it's still all left in the glass. Fucking hell. Alright, that's it. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching this video on doing stuff and filming it. Please don't forget to press the big button here in the middle to subscribe if you haven't already done so. If you liked what you just saw, please click the like button below and leave a comment letting me know what you liked about it. And as always, thank you for watching.